In 2024, Nigeria faced one of its worst flooding disasters in recent history as collapsed dam and torrential rains ravaged the city and its surroundings. In Borno, the disastrous failure of the Alo Dam triggered unprecedented flooding in Maiduguri and surroundings, washing away homes, farmlands and livelihoods, and claiming lives amidst the lingering scars of a decade-long insurgency. To understand how communities are adapting, we visit one of the worst affected areas, Budum, in Maiduguri. Here, residents are taking proactive steps to prepare for the next rainy season.
I have lived here since 1979. We never experienced such extreme floods as 2024. We want the authorities to do something about the river banks ahead of this year's rainfall. We live here and we made effort by filling over 500 bags with sand, but it was no useful as flood overpowered us within. But beyond emergency response, one pressing question remains. With another rainy season approaching, how prepared is Borno to mitigating future floods and protect its people?
There was a committee that was set up by the Executive Governor, Professor Obabagana Umar Azalim, in order to prevent the occurrence of the flooding. And as you can go around the bank areas of the river, the river banks, you can see markings that were made by the Flood Control Committee as well as the Borno Geographical Information System, indicating an early warning indicator that this is a flood-prone area beside the river banks. And they have given a distance of about 20 meters away from the actual river banks for them to prevent the occurrence. However, as you know, some people may hit, some people may not have hit. And then the volume of the water was too huge. And then coupled with buildings of structure along the river line had led to the obliteration of the inundated areas during the particular flooding. And as you said, that the committee was working for more than 6 years before the actual flood disaster. That is number one. And with the flood disaster, it is now clear for everybody to see and examine the impact of what the government is already warning, or the impact of what the government was warning. So there was a very huge level of cooperation from the inhabitants of the river bank as well as those in the flood-prone area.
Yes, there is a lot of effort that have been made by the people of this community. Even myself, I have deeply involved corrections of our gutters and the sanitation.
This means improving drainage systems, relocating vulnerable communities where necessary, and ensuring that early warning messages reach even the most remote villages. These men came together to reduce the impact of flood, clearing waterways, and reinforcing weak structures determined not to be caught off guard. As climate change continues to intensify weather patterns, Borno and partners' response of how proactive planning can make a difference in gaining ground, as with support from the multi-sectoral crisis recovery project and other agencies, farmers are being trained in soil and water conservation techniques designed to withstand extreme weather conditions.
Borno State is in a semi-arid region and the rainfall has been erratic, and the agricultural productivity has been so low. So we felt there is need for us to come up with a training on soil and water conservation practices to sustainably enhance agricultural productivity in the state.
We not only intend to deliver oral lectures, but we also intend to take them to fields where we can show them the practical aspects of the training itself.
Another significant step forward is the federal government's recent release of 18 billion naira for the rehabilitation of Alo Dam, a timely move ahead of the rainy season.
With the reconstruction of this dam, our aim is not only for the supply of domestic water, flood control, they also encompass the irrigation component. This project signifies not just the repair of the physical structure, but the revitalization of hope and prosperity for our people. The Aula Dam has suffered from lack of regular maintenance for time, exacerbated by the security challenges we have faced.
Now, the people of Borno are not waiting for another storm to detect their fate, rather standing up, rebuilding and taking charge of their future one step at a time.